Yo, what's going on with y'all? Not too sure if y'all can see me too well. I can't really see myself. I'm using a different software app to record. But I just wanted to touch on the topic with y'all. Now, I just recently posted a video entitled Intimidation Tactics Failed. Basically, it's basically a video just showing you guys one of the basic things I go through as a targeted individual, as someone who consistently gets gang stalked. Now, I know I said I wasn't going to continuously make these type of videos, and I wanted to stray away from it because I wanted to put more positivity on my channel, and I know the targeting we go through is a very negative thing. But at the end of the day, I still do want to post certain things that happen, and I still do want to touch on certain topics about the targeting. I'm not going to engulf my channel in it anymore, but when it does happen, when something does happen, especially something you guys have not seen yet, I do want to show it to you. Now, someone hitting my wall and saying my name is one of the first things I mentioned in my first testimony, and that was back in August. Now, I have plenty of clips like that, and that it's happened to me plenty of times since I've talked about it, but I never really showed it to you guys. I know I showed you guys the banging on the walls, the sleep deprivation tactics that they do as soon as you lay your head down, but I've never actually shown you, like, for instance, if you go back to the clip, you'll see literally right as I start reading a scripture, you can hear me even talk about it. I'm like, okay, is this scripture in the Bible? And then I start reading the scripture. It was a scripture about familiar spirits that target and stalk people from way back in the day, before Christ, way back in the day, thousands of years ago, and it's happening today, right now, to us. That's what I was reading up on. The moment y'all hear me reciting that scripture, you hear boom, a bang, right? And then you hear somebody say my name, and what that person had said was, Ken, do you know who this is? So that right there was just really disrespectful to me, to just hit my wall and say my name. And I guess they didn't realize I was recording, and they try to be covert about it. Like how they try to do. They try to be covert, use those covert tactics. And I caught them on video because they didn't realize I already had the hidden recorder on, which is what I'm using now to record myself right now. It's a hidden recorder that you can use. You can go on your app. You can still be on YouTube while it's still on. You can still listen to music while it's still on. You could be on different screens, and you can still be recording yourself. So that's what was happening. That was conveniently on for me at the time that it happened. Because, I already heard some rustling and shit in there, and I already I predict, like, you know what I say in my videos? I predict, it's like I can predict what they're about to do before they do it now. That's how repetitive they are. And something just told me, yo, they about to do something, and I'm about to hear some bullshit, they're about to do some bullshit. So I just had it on recording for the day, for that morning, and y'all seen it. As soon as I started reading the scripture, heard the man, he said my name, he said, Ken, do you know who this is? Now, to me, that was just very disrespectful, and it's just very annoying and very unpleasant. Now, I do normally laugh at it and ignore it, and I look at them as a joke when they do things like that, because that specifically doesn't happen very often. Y'all hear a bang or something, but I won't hear someone say my name. Not very often. But when it does happen, I won't lie, it does get me upset. It does get me upset, and I do have to humble myself. My bad, I'm trying to speed in this because I have to leave in a few and come right back, but I'm trying to catch the story. So yes, I have to humble myself, because that's just real disrespectful. Someone hitting your wall and saying your name. At the end of the day, they're not doing nothing. They're just doing it because they're a weirdo. But I felt like I did have to show y'all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, This is what I've been telling y'all, man. Nothing I say, nothing I've been telling y'all is a lie. Everything I've been saying is very real. Very real. And as y'all see, I had to amplify the volume because he tried to be covert. Now, I'm lucky I found this amplifier on the Play Store. It's kind of like Audacity, but it's like a mobile version of Audacity, so you can amplify the audio and you can hear everything that's going down. Now, his voice played on the regular audio as well, but it was so low, so I had to make a second clip and put it in that same video for y'all. Now, these losers, these low-life individuals, these demons, I don't even like to call them people no more, because I know what they are. I know what they are. It's everywhere I go. You can't be human. I know what you are now. I know what you are. These people popping up out of nowhere like NPCs. Popping up out of nowhere. Like NPCs. It's really funny because it's like, yo, everywhere you go, you see these weird individuals, these weird people saying these weird things randomly. Now, I just heard it there. That's just I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. That's just a minor example. What y'all just heard, that's just a minor example. Minor example. I'm going to put the video in the description for y'all in case y'all haven't seen it yet. So y'all can check it out. But these NPCs and these demons and these familiar spirits or whatever the hell they're called, they are not of God and they hate his word. All I had to do was recite a scripture for him to go crazy. All I had to do was recite a scripture for him to start burning. You know that burns his ears. That's all I had to do was recite one verse, bro. That's how powerful God is, bro. That just his word upsets them that much. They literally can't take his word. They literally can't take a sentence. Y'all heard it there. I'll tell y'all one thing though. As much as I hear shit like that, like right now, I'm about to go outside. No matter what time it is, no matter what time I'm outside, I could be walking outside for hours. Nobody will ever come up to me in person and disrespect me in person, ever. Since I've been targeted, ever. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all can see it here. The past couple videos I posted with the evidence I've been posting, y'all can see it here. These are just fear tactics to put you on that my back is against the wall mode, that fear mode, to put you in that fight or flight mode. Literal proof. My channel right now is literal proof with the evidence I've been posting. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not posting this for attention. Y'all don't see me asking for donations. I know some people ask for donations because, yes, we need help because how the government's doing this, how these demons are doing this. Like, a lot of people need help. A lot of targeted individuals do need help. So that's why they put their Cash App up there, which is understandable. They making videos. They gotta get some income some type of way. But me personally, I just don't ask for it because I'm not really here just to ask for y'all money. You feel me? So there's no reason I would be lying about this stuff. I'm not here doing it for attention. I'm not here doing it for money. I'm here to simply expose it and connect with people who are going through the same thing. Like I said, I've been logical. I'm 26. I've been a logical dude my entire life. I've never been a conspiracy theorist. I've never, like I said, I've never been a conspiracy theorist. I've never tried to go out and look for attention. I've always been the type of dude that was really low-key. Really low-key. I didn't like to be out there around a bunch of, people and, mixy. Just, you know what I'm saying? So, I have no reason to lie about this. I don't need the attention, but it has to be brought to attention. Like, this stuff is real. Like, there's this YouTuber called Big Boss. And he puts out a lot of informative stuff out there, man. Like I've been watching some videos on his channel, and I can see that there are a lot of celebrities that are dying, and a lot of these, well, not celebrities, just a lot of people who are in the media who have exposed certain things have been dying, and it's like before these people die, they get gang stalked. So basically, they're committing suicide because they're in fear. These people are in fear. These gang stalkers and this government and this system, this demonic system, is using the same thing that they use on us to put some of these celebrities and some of these people who are committing suicide every day in fear. That's what I'm saying. Like, the banging on my wall at a certain time at night. Because you already know when you're tired, you're not in your full state. You're not in your full awoken state. So you don't know how you're going to react when you're tired. You're not in your energized state where you feel like you could probably take on anything. You're in a sleepy state. You're in a weaker state automatically because you're tired. That's when they choose to mess with you. That's one way they try to get you in fear. Another way, hitting your wall, saying your name like they did to me, like I've been telling you in my very first videos. That's another way to get you in fear, because you're going to think, oh man, how in the world does this guy know my name? How does he know this? And then you're gonna start overthinking, and you're going to think, oh man, maybe if I go somewhere else, they won't follow me. Yet they can follow you everywhere. They do it to you so much that if you didn't have a strong spirit or a strong mindset, you would kill yourself. You would. You'd harm yourself. You'd start making yourself weaker by overly smoking, overly drinking. You would. You really would. You think you were crazy. You think, oh, maybe I am hearing it, so you do anything to stop hearing it or experiencing it. So you'd probably start taking prescription meds that you don't need to be taking. You probably start taking prescription meds. They probably put you in a mental ward. You start taking prescription meds, and now you just came out weaker and more messed up, because those prescription meds are making you way more subjective to what they're doing to you and putting you in way more fear. Because what you're experiencing is real. Those prescription meds are fake. You feel me? Everything that this world has told you is really a lie. Everything the media is telling you is a lie. Everything these everything these mental doctors have told you is a lie. They're lying to us. They're lying to everybody. So yeah, that shit right there was basically just a failed intimidation tactic, a failed fear tactic that happens often because they know they can't put me in fear. But shit, it's like to them, it's like, damn, we can't put this brother in fear, but we might as well try anyway for the 5,000th time. For the 5,000th time. It's crazy, bro. That's how I think of it. Like, yo, you still trying? You still trying, man? Stop trying, bro. Man, I feel it's like this, man. Look, man. If you're going to do all that, you might as well come right up to my face and try to knock me out or something. Or shoot me. Because, listen, man. You're just annoying me at this point. And that's another thing. I told y'all it's spiritual. I told y'all it's spiritual, and that I think I put too much salt, but it's valid. I told y'all it's spiritual, and if they can't get you in fear, I know some of y'all aren't even in fear anymore, like me. If they can't get you in fear, they're gonna try to make you angry, or upset, or just lower your vibration by annoying you, like what they did to me the other day. Right? Put this like this because the cat broke. So they even get they rise off that shit. You feel me? They even get their little rise off that. You feel me? It's really sad. It's really sad how pathetic these people are. These things are. I'm done calling them people. I've been calling them things for a minute now. Yo, I've been calling them things, no lie. Like, what does this thing want now? Or what is this thing about to do now? Because I don't know what to call them, bro. Like, let's be real. We look at these people and we see what they do, and we just look at them like, yo, what are you? Like, what are you? Are you a demon? Are you a reptile? Are you a, like, what are you? You feel me? Because you damn sure ain't human and you damn sure ain't of God. So what are you? I'm gonna just call you a thing from now on. I'm gonna just call you a thing. That's how I feel, man. No lie. You know, I try to keep it. I try to laugh at it a lot. I try to laugh at it a lot though, because if you don't, it'll drive you insane. On top of it, it is kind of funny. Once you're not in fear anymore, it is kind of funny. It's like, what I laugh at is the desperation. I laugh at the desperation. The complete and utter desperation is what I laugh at. Probably missed that store. Sad, y'all. It's sad, y'all. It's sad, y'all. Really is. I'm about to be out. I'm gonna just put this in here. When I come back, I'm gonna put it in a pot. Cook it up. Cook it up nice and good, well done. I don't like my meat like rare. I don't like my meat rare. Like, I know some people like their meat like medium rare, medium done. I like mine well done. I don't want to see no blood, no half cooked animal. Yeah, I'm about to be out, y'all. Now, here's another reason I made this video, because I know a lot of people who follow me still have a lot of fear. So I just want to tell y'all this. It is a spiritual thing, man. They may be using technology, but that's just because we're in year 2020. They're just demons who are using technology. We're not in the. It's not like we in the 1800s no more. It's not like we in the 1700s no more. Yes, things advance. Things do advance, but these spirits are still here. These demons are still here. So I just want y'all to know, it is spiritual. And so there's a lot of people who don't want you to think this thing is spiritual. Maybe they're not informed, maybe they just don't know, but I just personally say the reason they don't want you to think it's spiritual is because once you realize it is a spiritual war, who are you going to look to for protection at that point? God. Once you realize it is spiritual, you are going to look to God, and that is the thing they fear. They want to make you think it's all technology, it's all government, which it is, but it's all under the devil too. They all have rules that they gotta abide by. So just showing you now that even though I go through drastic things like what y'all seen in that video that I posted in the description, even though I go through things like that, and if you go through things like that, just know this, they can't really touch you. They're not going to touch you. I personally know myself what would happen if one of them decided to get too hands-on or try and touch me. Shit. Shit. Like I'm saying, I already been through enough where I know if someone was to touch me or even attempt to get in my face, I would completely snap on them. Completely. Completely. After the things I've been through, anybody would. But I know this for a fact, that the things they say and the things they do don't add up to what they can really do to you. Because if you were in the faith and you were doing what God needs you to do, or at least you're trying and you're praying to God, and you don't got to be a perfect saint. Nobody is. God knows that. Only He can be perfect. He know that. He know that. But it is important to try to make attempts. Me right now, I know I damn well I ain't perfect. Look, I'm cursing in my video. God don't like cursing, but that's something I gotta stop doing. I gotta stop cursing so much. God don't like profanity. Somebody posted a comment on my video one day and said, the cursing, something about the tongue and how people who use too much profanity, they can't go up there. They can't chill with the Lord. And I thought about it like, yeah, that does make sense. That does make sense. It's in the Bible as well. So yeah, I'm not perfect, but I do try to cut it down a bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get to the point, man. So look, it's spiritual. God is here to protect us. He's here to guide us against these demons. They fear Him the most, so they don't want us to think it's spiritual. Whatever, if you have V2K or if you have remote neural monitoring, or if you just been talking to people that have been through this, and any of that is telling you that it's not spiritual and you need to look for other methods other than God to cope with it, it's wrong, man. It's completely wrong, man. Like, I've seen people post comments on my channel saying, hey, man, I know how to stop your targeting. Hey, I know how to stop your targeting. All you have to do is DM me. Oh, and on top of that, we can make some money, too. I see people, like, I always delete those comments, ignore them, or I block them. Because to me, it's like, yo, if you really had a way to stop it, or if you really knew why it's happening or what's happening, why wouldn't you just post it on my channel so everybody else could see, everyone else that's getting targeted can see it too? Why would you have to DM me and do all this secret stuff as if you're in the group itself, as if you are one of the people that do the targeting yourself? Why would you make it secret for? Why wouldn't you expose it? I remember that there was this dude on my channel who made his channel literally the very same day that I posted a video, and he had all this information about the targeting. He knew exactly what it was. Apparently, he knew how they did the broadcasting, the EMF broadcasting, where they're watching you live or whatever. He knew about it all. I'd ask him certain questions, And I realized he would reply to some, but he wouldn't reply to the others. So it's like, oh, now you're just playing games. Like you're just, you know what's going on, but you can't tell. You have to wait for me to message you privately and do all this extra stuff. That doesn't make sense to me. To me, what that looks like is they're just trying to either recruit me. They're trying to recruit. Like if you get that on your channel, I feel like that's just them trying to recruit you, trying to deceive you, trying to give you false hope, trying to make you think it's not a spiritual thing, so you don't look to God. Just complete deception. Complete deception. Don't be deceived. Realize it's spiritual. Realize they can't touch you as long as you stay close to the Most High. All right, y'all.